The shit's chess, it ain't checkers.
It's too easy.
It's really too easy.
I love that.
It's too easy.
It's too easy.
E-Weezy, come on, baby. E-Weezy, come on, baby. E-Weezy, come on, clown it, baby.
All right, give your best Brown impression. Like, come on, man, it's too easy.
It's too easy.
It's too easy.
Too easy, man.
It's too easy.
It's too easy.
I'm standing on business, nigga. What's good? Fully loaded, just like your mom on New Year's Eve. But let's get this shit going. We like it, don't you? We like it, don't you? He's over there hitting, he's hitting me from the back. We like it, don't you? Huh? America? I kill America. The fourth thing goes, 1 inch is this thing. Well, this is 1 inch. This is 1 feet. 1 foot, like 1 yard, right here.
Like 1 inch.
1 yard. This is 1 inch.
What kind of inch is that?
1 yard.
Please like, share, and subscribe. And remember, there's one thing and one thing only.
It's too easy.
What it do, baby? What is up? What is good? It's your boy King Barco, a.k.a. Stud Lover 3000. How about them Rockets? I am joined with my co-host. I'm sure you can say your name, Big Dog.
Colombian Papacito.
Yeah, what he said. And, but yeah, what's good, man? What's good? How about them Rockets, baby?
Yeah, I switched up on you Dominicans.
Yeah, man.
On y'all.
Wait, what team are you going for beforehand?
Yeah, I was Dominican Poppy. Now I'm Colombian Poppy. You know what I'm saying? Because fucking, I got more ties to Colombia than I do Dominicans. The only Dominican ties I have right now is my barber.
Okay.
That's about it, honestly.
I got you.
And everybody thinks I look Dominican, which I'm not. Newsflash. Everybody think I'm Dominican, bro.
But anyways, let's start this off with some sports real quick.
Talk shit a little bit.
You said what?
I thought we was gonna talk shit a little bit.
Oh yeah, but I just want to give a quick update real quick. Just a little quick score update on who's winning and whatnot.
Okay.
So round 1 of the playoffs, or matter of fact, the play-in tournament. So the Magic beat. Yeah, so this is to get into the playoffs. So they usually hold a round. Like if you're like at that borderline level of out the playoffs, you can play to get in at the last seed of the playoffs.
Oh, I forgot they do that shit.
Yeah, so they got that play-in. So the play-in tournament was yesterday. This started this past Tuesday and ended yesterday. So we had at the beginning on Tuesday we had the Magic and the Hawks go at it. Magic whooping on the Hawks. Then we had the Grizzlies versus the Warriors. Warriors winning. Then we had the Heat versus the Bulls. Heat beating the Bulls and got in. And then the Mavericks versus the Kings. Mavericks going ahead and clinching that final spot. Oh, wait, no. They didn't clinch the final spot. They lost to the Grizzlies. And that was yesterday, my bad. And then the Heat beating the Hawks. So the Heat got in and the Grizzlies got in.
So for those are just random games. They're exhibition, basically.
No, these are just to get in, just to get into the playoffs. And so whoever wins at the end gets into the playoffs.
When did they start? I'm sorry, I'm bad at following basketball.
Yeah.
When did they start doing these ad hoc games?
Like, who?
Like, when did they start doing these games to kind of like make them compete?
Oh, yeah. I think they started like I can't remember, to be honest. It was like 5-6 years ago, possibly, maybe even 10 years ago. Because I think they started boosting it that way to add more flavor to the playoffs. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so at the end, we had the Heat getting in and the Grizzlies getting in on the West, Heat getting in on the East. So round 1 is already been capped off. We have the Pacers whooping on the Bucks today. And then we had the Nuggets beating the Clippers by 2 points, 112 to 110. Then we have
somebody says Nugget. I think of Drewski when he named that little girl Nugget.
Nugget. Shit, I bet you she was there. Just motherfucking twerking a little ass off. But yeah, then we have the Pistons. Gosh damn, the Knicks beating the Pistons 123 to 112, and right now we got the Lakers beating the Timberwolves 28 to 21, and then tomorrow we have the Grizzlies facing off with the Thunder. Ooh. So yeah.
So it looks like it's Rockets and Warriors for a matchup, man. That's gonna be scary.
Yeah, that's gonna be something. But the thing is, the Warriors are a dangerous team right now.
Exactly. They're just like.
Well, it don't even matter what rank you throw them in the playoffs.
Yeah, they lost Klay Thompson though, so I just don't think they're the same effective team.
Yeah.
Do I think we can beat them in a 7-game? Yes, but if it ends up being a 5-6 game, it's because the Warriors are just a better playoff team.
Yeah, no, I mean, shoot, they weren't that far off from the other teams. There was only like 2 or 3 game breakers between them and most of the other teams.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Most of the other teams had 40-plus wins.
But yeah,
40
reputation on line though. So
nah, and the thing about Steph Curry right now, he's at that age where he's trying to prove that he can do it himself. Because now all the old heads, like they're gonna have to start teaming up with some of these new cats or some of the other old heads. Like Curry's now officially an old head of the NBA.
Yeah,
he's old head. Him, Klay Thompson. What's it called? And Klay Thompson did a great job the other night. But yeah, I mean, like some of these old heads, like they're now gonna have to start teaming up with other people. What they didn't have to do 5-10 years ago, they're gonna have to do now. Yeah, if they want to stay relevant.
Yeah.
And so yeah, and Curry's been winning for the past decade. You know, Curry's been winning half the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so
no doubt, like Curry is one of the GOATs,
Yeah. The greatest shooter of all time. Greatest shooter of all time. And I can easily say he's better than Michael Jordan, better than Reggie Miller, he's better than Kevin Durant, better than all of them. Even LeBron, he's a better shooter than LeBron.
You trying to piss people off today? You say he's better than Michael Jordan?
Yeah, he's better than all of them. That's the greatest shooter of all time. The greatest shooter of all time originally was Ray Allen and then Reggie Miller before him.
Reggie Miller, yeah.
Yeah, Reggie Miller, Ray Allen. Ray Allen had the stats on him. And so, but then Steph Curry just blew it out of the water. And so, Steph Curry and Klay Thompson for a split second.
Steph Curry quite literally changed the game in basketball.
Yeah, he did.
Single-handedly. And I'm a LeBron fan. I'm a James Harden fan. James Harden was a phenomenal shooter. Ooh. He was a pull-up shoot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
James Harden changed a lot of the game too. But Steph Curry just having a complete shot, like hitting net, that was Curry. Now all you see is people hitting net.
Yeah, because now everybody has a big man that can shoot now. Like, you need to actually shoot as a big man now. Years ago, you didn't need to. You need a mid-range shot at least, at minimum. Yeah.
Yep. That's why the Lakers had to get rid of AD. He just wasn't consistent with the mid-range shot.
I mean, I don't even think it's that. I think he just was an inconsistent player overall. Well, yeah, like this man, like last year was the first year he actually played a full season with the Lakers. And so I'm like, oh, that one and the 2020.
The year they won.
And so, yeah, bro, it's like, excuse me. And so it's like, dog, he's inconsistent. He started getting injured, and he started limping his ass again during one of the games, his past games.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dog, he's at the end of his rope. If he's just injured like that, he's at the end of his rope. And so that was a great trade. By the way, once again, Luka and AD trade, probably one of the best trades in the past decade.
Yeah. It worked out for both.
No, it worked out for LA. It did not work out for Dallas. He got injured. He got injured the first game or the first or second game. Got injured. He came back and he got injured again on his way out of the season. So I'm like, nah. I was like, nah. That was a horrible trade.
He came back though.
Yeah, but
in fact,
he's always injured for something. I'm like, man, what is it now? You know what I mean? I don't know. He's just always injured about something, man.
He dropped 40 the other night. Yesterday.
Who? AD?
Mhm.
Oh yeah, because they don't even have Kyrie anymore. He's like the only superstar on that squad right now. Yeah, I mean that makes sense. He's the only superstar on the squad that's actually healthy or
Yeah,
was healthy. Yeah, but let's keep it pushing though.
Yeah.
What you got? What
Back
you
to the
got?
Rockets though. After the honestly, I thought like after the James Harden thing, I thought it was all downhill from there. And then I really hated that we got Dylan Brooks too.
Yeah.
I want to say 2 or 3 years ago. I really hated that. I really hated that they picked him up because he's the king router, right?
Yeah.
He's the guy that humps LeBron in the back while
Yeah.
playing defense. So
Pause.
I really couldn't stand Dylan Brooks, but effective player for
In
rattling
some way.
people, right? Effective somewhat, but for everyone else, man, Sagoon, Shumpert, freaking Green, man, dog. These guys finally figured it out.
Yeah. Nah, yeah, that team is pretty lethal right now. The only thing is, it's the consistency though. Are they gonna remain consistent throughout the whole? Oh snap! My bad. But but yeah, it's like, are they gonna remain consistent throughout the playoffs though?
Nah, they're not probably. But here's the thing: at least we know because neither one of these guys got max deals, especially Jalen Green. He's playing his ass off because they've been trying to trade. They've been trying to like throw trades out there, trade rumors out there. He started playing his ass off. You know what I'm saying? So we got some people that are dogs, and we got a complete team. You know what I'm saying? So
True.
honestly, it's unfortunate we're facing the Warriors. I would have loved to face the Grizzlies. That's who I wanted to play.
Yeah.
But honestly, it's unfortunate we might lose. But even if we end up winning, I wouldn't be surprised either.
Yeah, no, I mean I wouldn't either. But the thing is, the Warriors are getting the groove, and so when Curry starts getting that groove, it's almost impossible to stop him. Now he has Jimmy Butler doing his thing, and Danny Green is actually stepping up quite a bit.
Yeah,
he's not beating on motherfuckers. All right, do you think, big up? But yeah, man, I mean the Warriors look lethal out there though. I ain't even going front with y'all. Give me 1 second, all right, yo. Hey, my bad, big up.
I'm about to say, where this motherfucker go?
My bad. But yeah, we back at it.
Man, left for a minute. I was like, God damn.
Yeah. But fucking, so yeah, that was the NBA. So far, I mean, like I said, all these teams are doing great right now. I don't know, man. That boy,
Blackjack. What? Water's back. Goddamn. Lakers in 5. Looking at.
Lou Dort, basketball court, Rick and Mort, mortgage with Mort. Lakers in 5. All right, man. But yeah, them Lakers are doing good right now. They beat on the Timberwolves. So let's see. And not to mention, Anthony Edwards was talking some shit. He was like, "Hey," because I think so. Bronny James had posted something. He's like, "I missed the beach," and then Anthony Edwards is like, "Oh, I'm gonna send you there soon." He said some shit like that on Twitter. So I'm like, "Hey, man, you better back it up, Anthony. You've been talking shit."
Hey, Ant Edwards, man, you ain't nobody mess with, man. That man said, "Fuck his baby." They ain't the one to mess with.
That nigga don't even care about his own kids. You think he give a fuck about your kids, LeBron?
About your kids, Bron.
That man don't even care about his own kids.
That man, he'll probably debo the shit out of Bronny.
Yeah, he probably do be talking that shit. But yeah, speaking of shit talkers, we have what's her name? Ellis Ross from what's called Blackish, Grownish, those TV shows.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, the girlfriends.
Yeah, girlfriends. Yeah, I think that's a more popular one for like her career.
That's when I actually thought she was fine.
Yeah, that's back when she was fine. Like she still got bad body now in her 50s.
She still got bad.
She still got bad body, but it's like, but she went on Michelle Obama's podcast. By the way, probably the most toxic ass podcast, or the most like you think Obama would be like, hey bitch, get your ass back in here. You think Obama would be getting on her ass and being like, bitch, get your ass back in here. What the fuck you doing out there?
Bitch, you
talking that
bitch,
shit.
You not talking shit.
You talking shit again?
Bitch.
I knew I should have snatched that book from you when you started writing books. I knew your ass was going to get a big ass head. I was the president, bitch.
Bitch, keep playing. Keep playing. I'm going to fuck was it Angelina Jolie again?
No, Jennifer Aniston.
Jennifer Aniston, yeah.
I'm going to fuck Jennifer Aniston. I'm going to fuck that white bitch again. You see, this shit right here is the reason why I fucked that white bitch. Oh, man.
Yeah, I can believe that shit, man. Like,
yeah, man. I mean, like I said, it still hasn't been truly confirmed if it's true or not. But I mean, hey, man, we need a president. But yeah, so I mean, this is like the new Red Table Talk, kind of.
Oh, hell!
Like that's what people are comparing to this new Michelle Obama's podcast to. It's the new Red Table Talk.
Yeah, man.
And it's toxic. But here's a clip from that episode. So pretty much, Ellie Ross said, Tracee Ellie Ross, whatever her name is, she said that she likes dating younger men because dating older men is toxic. Or the older men are toxic in our way. So I'm gonna play the clip. Bear with me, y'all. But yeah, she talking some shit. All right.
I mean, we've talked about this that often I date younger men. Mm-hmm. And a lot of it is because...
Let's stop on that, folks.
Oh my God, we had a great dinner.
We had
a great dinner, by the way, where across the table, your husband goes, but why? I can.
Yes. This is what I'm saying. Tales from Tracee's.
You see what I'm saying?
Oh, hell no.
You see what I'm saying?
If I was Obama, I'd be like, hold on, bitch. Hold on. I would enter a podcast on my road, my dick out. Hold on, bitch. Hold on, bitch. I hear you on live talking shit. I'm just let you know. Start swinging my shit. I own you, bitch.
Smack her in the face with a dick.
This bitch had the nerve talking about preach. Nigga, you.
Yeah, she did the snap. I'm like, girl, you are in your 50s. You're closer to 60 years old. Why are you doing those young girl things? Those young girls are doing that shit now. Preach. Like, no, get your ass over that old preach shit.
No, Obama. I know Obama's hot right now.
I don't even think he cares.
Yeah, he probably don't give a fuck. He be like, yeah, whatever, bitch. I didn't fuck the bitch 2 days ago. I fucked me a young bitch 2 days.
Is this why Malia out here giving that pussy away?
Oh.
No, I'm just playing. She's like, yo, you the reason why? All them niggas know who the fuck she is. Anyways, let's finish the clip though. I'm glad I just put the clip. I'm not gonna pull the whole episode.
It's fun. It's very fun to share.
Tracee tale.
But
I'm sorry.
But one of the reasons, though, that because I had to ask myself that question, I was like, "What is this about?"
Yeah.
Because I want a partner, and so often, and it's not just that I'm older. I'm also very embodied. I am a full, very whole person who knows myself, who is in charge of my life, and who lives a very full, just robust life. So it's not just age, it's like life experience and sort of a difference. But I had to ask myself the question, why? Why does this keep sort of coming up other than they're hot and gorgeous? There's that. But a lot in my age are steeped in a toxic masculinity. and have been raised in a culture where there is a particular way that a relationship looks. And anything that starts to smell of that for me, I did enough of it where I was controlled and felt like I was a possession or whatever those things were, or prize, and I have no interest in it, and I will not do it again. Because I mean, we've talked.
Listen,
sign me up. I want to be toxic to her.
Yeah, because I mean, he said
I want to be. I want to be. Oh yeah, baby, yeah.
Man, but that's what she was saying. She was like, older men are toxic to her. They're this, they're that, and I'm like, no, it's the men that you dated that are toxic like that. And then the thing is, women would date a certain man and then blame an entire genre of men, an entire gender, or a certain class of men.
Yeah.
Just because of her experiences. I'm like, baby, that's just your experience.
Yeah, it's just your experience.
That's experiences vary. That's your anecdotal, but you're not gonna put it on all older men. You know what I mean? There's some older men that's willing to take your bullshit. Yeah, it's okay, baby. All right, yeah, that's right. Girl power. Take the panties off. Yeah.
I don't think so, man.
Nah, there's gonna be some older simp. It's okay, baby. You know, some Stedman type dude that's like Stedman for Obama, or not Obama, Oprah. You know, Oprah has Stedman.
Yeah, you're right. Right.
There's gonna be some older type dude there that's gonna be like, all right, yeah, baby, girl power. Now take the panties off.
Take them panties off.
Oh, by the way, I gotta go shopping tomorrow. You loan me $300?
Hold on, shit. Come on, dang, man.
It's all good. Oh man. But yeah, man, these type of women, they have a certain thing where they just blame all men for certain things that happen in their life, and it's not all women. It's just the type of men that they date, and they put all men in a certain category. It's ridiculous, but it is what it is.
Yeah, man. I mean, the thing is, the way I see it, man.
Yeah.
She's getting what she wants, right? She realizes that she's never gonna have a real relationship. That's why she's with these younger men. And once these younger men start understanding, like, oh shit, like I'm 25.
Yeah, I mean, the reason why she chooses younger men is because most younger men are just trying to stick it whoever, stick it in whoever. Yeah, they'll stick it in anybody.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck. Especially at a young age, they'll stick it in anybody. Yeah. It's only when they get older, they're like, oh, hold up, let me.
Yeah, once they like reach that 35 age, they like, hold on.
Yeah, let me.
I'm gonna
Yeah, let me.
I might go get some bread and water. I'm gonna go get some bread and water real quick.
Bread and water
never comes back. Yeah, man, because he eat like these young dudes. Once that thing dries up.
Yeah, and I'm betting you she has to pay for it. She got to pull that wallet out.
Oh, you mean?
And so, but that's much easier for her to be a sugar mama. She's probably a sugar mama.
Yeah,
she's at that age now, which is fine. I mean, hey, do your thing. That's fine. I mean, shit, pay them, young brothers tuition or something.
Yeah. Nice little cougar girl.
Yeah. That's fine. But as far as like, she's saying that older men are controlling. I was like, no, they just don't deal with your bullshit.
Yeah.
Older men don't got time for that shit. They're like, right when you start saying, he's like, well, first I'm a woman, and I'm like, get the fuck out, bitch. What? Get the fuck out of my car. Who the fuck you talking to, bitch? Get the fuck out. Older men ain't gonna take that shit.
I don't take that shit. They got less. Once you get older, you got less patience. You got less give a fuck. Morals got out the window when you're older.
Appreciate it, cuzzo. But yeah, man, like older men ain't gonna take your bullshit though. They're gonna be like, man, shut up, bitch. Right when you start talking that shit, they're gonna check your shit at the door.
Yeah,
you don't even get to bring that shit in, and that's the thing. When you're with an older man, he's gonna be like, yeah, he's the man. And the thing is, you're making a shitload of money, and you do not want to give up any of that little power you think you got.
Yeah.
And the thing is, you're making that shitload of money. You have all these girls in your ear telling, preach, girl, preach. And so you have all these girls over here, then you have this man saying, hurry up and cook my dinner, bitch. You know, it's like, I get it. I get where she's going. I get where she's coming from, but it's like, bro, like you get what you get. And so, but a lot of older men ain't going to deal with your bullshit. They're just not.
As far as Michelle Obama.
And Michelle, like, she's too old to be doing this.
Yeah.
That's right, girl. Preach.
They about the same.
Yeah, no, they in their 50s.
They're in their 50s. But the thing about it is,
close to 60. I think Obama's like, what is he, 58, 59?
I think he's 60. But
he's 60, right? Yeah.
Even though, like, shit. Obama hang out with NBA players. He, you know, and I'm pretty sure he's came across some hoes while hanging out with these NBA players.
He's a president.
Do you honestly think these NBA players hold a candle to a former president? No. So he probably had a few of them, spent them around, whatever, slapped them around, whatever.
Yeah. And he can legally hide them. Like, I just feel bad for the Secret Service men that have to protect Michelle, and they're listening to this podcast. They're like, ugh.
Yeah, I'll be like, ugh.
I gotta give my life for this bitch.
I gotta take a bullet for this bitch.
Nah, man. It's just like, man, listen, you know, you gotta take self-accountability, man, especially at an old age, man. At an old age, you gotta take self-accountability. Listen, you're probably not the best partner to date. You make a shitload of money, so you think you're better than everybody.
Yeah.
And when you're at that age, you don't think the rules apply to you. But unfortunately, you find yourself on the wrong side of 50, still dating and still not having a family.
Think about it. Like,
you know what I mean?
He's like, she can't go to Michael B. Jordan and be like, I want you. Michael B. Jordan like, get your old ass out my way.
I don't know. He could probably do it. That was probably his crush when he was a kid.
Yeah.
You know what? Let me go and fuck it. Just fuck it.
Yeah.
You know,
like,
you're my crush on girlfriends. He's like, hey, call your homegirl, your co-star. Maybe she'll do a threesome.
Yeah.
You know, maybe some shit like that. But
call all your girlfriends. Let's have a group meeting.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, and then so you're a 3 a.m. call. You're that call. He's like, hey, my girlfriend ain't in town this week. You want to come over? And that's the overall importance of her relationships with men. Like, she's a 3 a.m. call with most of these men.
Yeah, that's why she liked them younger men.
Yeah, because then you can go ahead and maybe trick them.
And younger men come in and be all aggressive and shit.
But eventually they're gonna be like, man, you know what, bitch? You know, go fuck yourself. And they're gonna walk out. And so eventually, and those dudes never stay long either. Because they're not looking for no relationship at that age. But you are. And so, because you're like, damn, time's ticking. And so, yeah, your uterus is drying up. I don't even know if she has kids or not. But yeah, man, I mean, she's been that same girl, same woman that's just been fucking by herself. And still claiming girl power and this and that. That's fine, but when you go home to an empty apartment, that shit means nothing.
Uh-huh.
That shit means nothing. When you go home to an empty apartment, those dogs barking, that nice penthouse suite, and so that shit means nothing. It means nothing when you go home to an empty house or empty penthouse and shit like that.
Purring.
Yeah. And so, I mean, she doesn't, and like I said, she shouldn't be obligated to date older men either. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, listen, if you're going to date, take accountability for yourself. If you're dating controlling men, then stop dating them.
Yeah.
Stop dating. It's pretty simple. I mean, once I figured out, I'm dating a controlling woman, I walk out the door.
Yeah.
Right when I hear that, well, first off, you're going to have to do, I'm walking out. She's like, where you going? Where you going? Like, yeah, I'm out of here. No, please, no. You better shut your ass up there. Okay. Shut your ass up. But yeah, like, on the real, like, where did you but that's the thing. That's probably just a reoccurring lifestyle where she finds a guy younger, dicks her down, but he never stays because he's a young buck.
Yeah.
He has to roam.
He has to be free. Moving fast. You're not his first option.
No, you probably a side chick. Probably a good side chick material. Women like that would be a good side. I said the same thing about Lisa Ray. She was talking shit too. She was like, you need, if you gotta spend your whole check to be with me, then you don't need to be with me. I'm like, okay then, bitch. Like, then nobody's gonna be with you. All right, if he's even spending his check to even be with you, then there's something wrong. Because you got the money. If you got the money, hey, you better cough it up. Because I'm like, at the end, especially women that make money, men don't care about your money. We don't. We got to make it anyways. But if you have it there and it can help out the situation, then use it. What is the problem with having money and not being able to use it? You get mad. Like the men that you want, a lot of them get mad because they can never get the men that they want. They never can.
Yeah.
And it's because those men don't want you. So you got to compromise. And a lot of you don't want to compromise. And the thing is, men have to compromise all the time. All the time, men have to compromise. Why can't y'all? You think you're the only one? You think you're the one and only? Okay, then take that same energy out to the dating market and see how well that does for you. A lot of women think they're above the law, above the rules of the game, and you're not. And a lot of you not. Yeah. And you end up alone by yourself. And then you end up those 3 a.m. calls. You just take it. You're like, okay, yeah, I'll come over. Because that's all you're getting.
That's all you get.
And then in the morning when they sneak you out, they got to put a jacket over your head. When they sneak you out in the morning. Because they don't want nobody to know that he's fucking an old hoe.
They give you that hoodie with the wiped off nut on it.
And so, yeah, man, I mean, that's it. That's the best you're going to get. It's sad. It really is. But it's just the best you're going to get. But when my party gets back, we're going to move on to the next topic. Sad. Let's see. All right. We're going to be going back to basketball this next one. Oh, lemon water. It's amazing. One of my newest discoveries on being fucking almost dying in the hospital shit. Lemon water. Best thing. But yeah, man. But moving on to the next topic. Speaking of women and money, Angel Reese had a Christian Rock on her podcast, and pretty much Christian Rock was like, you're doing exactly what LeBron's doing. You should get paid the same as him.
I thought she was being sarcastic.
I hope so, because if she was like, even just the idea, like, old girl was like, yeah, we got to get paid. And then Angel Reese, agreed with it. It was like, yeah, we got to get paid the same. Yeah. She did the snapping thing too. See, young girls do that shit.
Yeah.
Not older women close to their 60s, doing that shit. But anyways, this is the audio from that the speech. I'm just gonna play the audio.
Women's sports. Us getting paid our worth, period. Like, yeah. Because you're doing exactly what LeBron is doing, so
even Angel Reese had to laugh at that.
I ain't got the money for it just yet, but it's coming. It's coming. Is it? I can stand it. It's a lot.
It already started. D-Ray.
But it's coming. Trust me, it's coming. For women.
Yeah. Oh, shit. It's already started, ain't it? Shit, I'd have moved all my equipment over to the couch and we just watched the game or some shit.
Nah, legit.
But, nah.
I thought Christian Rock was being sarcastic. I didn't think she was, like...
She sounded serious. She sounded like she was talking seriously.
You sure?
Yeah, she wasn't... Like, she had a serious face when she said it. I mean, however she meant it, just that concept alone, I'm like, no, you're not doing exactly what LeBron's doing. Like, the fact that Angel Reese reacted like that, she like this, like snapping her fingers and shit, and I'm like, ugh. And so, or like doing this thing with her nails, I don't know what the fuck y'all be doing, but Lake Show losing? What is it, like the second or third quarter? Lakers in 5. Let's see. Oh yeah, they are losing at halftime.
He said Luka Donuts suck.
Luka Donuts suck.
Hey, one thing
I
I
mean,
know, Ray,
we gotta see. We gonna see.
he a hater.
Yeah, you don't like the Lake Show?
One thing I know about D-Ray, he gonna be a hater.
Yeah, but nah, like, wait, what were we going about? Yeah, so Angel Reese was like, yeah, we gotta get paid the same. So what do you think?
I don't know where she think that $100 million is at over 3 years is gonna come from. I don't.
Yeah, the whole league ain't even worth $100 million.
It's gonna come out of somebody's ass. Like, is Adam Silver gonna sacrifice his salary to pay that shit?
No, I mean shit. They owe money every year. Last year they owed $40 million to the NBA.
What?
Yeah, they owed $40 million to the NBA. Like the NBA spent $50 million on the WNBA because they had to. They spent on charter planes, buses, all this other stuff. They're giving them the NBA treatment. They're giving them the NBA treatment, and so for that shit cost $50 million. And they only made $10 million that year. The year that they actually made profit is the year they still owed money, which is crazy. They made $10 million. Every year the NBA loses $10 million. They actually made a profit and they still owe money.
Maybe it was like a 4 or 5 year investment.
No, they spent it. They wanted to give them the NBA treatment, and so they did. And so yeah, it's not good. And the crazy part is the WNBA, they get more percentage of revenue of their league than the NBA players do on theirs. And so it's not that the league is not making money, or it's not that the league is not giving the money to them, it's that the league is not even making that money. Y'all math ain't mathing. Yeah, so they owed. So the NBA, so the WNBA is a subsidized league from the NBA. So the NBA is pretty much the big dog. WNBA is a little dog. They got to take care of like each year, the WNBA loses about $10 million in revenue, loses $10 million. And so the 1 year that they made any profit, they made $10 million, which was last year. They made $10 million last year, and they still owed 40 because the NBA spent 50 on the WNBA. Does that make sense? Because they gave them charter buses and planes and all sorts of good fancy stuff. So originally WNBA players had to fly out themselves. You know what I mean? they gotta book their own flights and everything. Like they gotta fly out themselves. And so yeah, man, they weren't getting anything. And since Caitlin Clark came in, the NBA spent $50 million to prepare for her arrival, but the WNBA was fucking with Caitlin and wasn't letting her into like the All-Star games, all these other things. They started fucking with her.
Yeah, they fucking.
And then they were letting her get her ass beat. You know what I mean? They're letting her get her ass beat. They're throwing elbows at that motherfucker. They're like, "Hey, Caitlin, eat your game." Threw an elbow at that bitch. So yeah, man.
How do you destroy your most profitable asset?
I don't know, and it makes sense though. It makes sense why they don't make money.
Oh,
it makes sense why they don't make money. That right there, it showed me exactly why they don't make money. They fought for more revenue to come in. They still not making enough money. They're a charity league. The WNBA is a charity league. They're giving that shit away. They really are. But yeah, man. I mean, shit. They'll top 1 billion. They'll top 1 billion 2025 season.
Who?
$1 billion.
Who?
You're saying the WNBA will top $1 billion in 2025?
I don't know.
I don't. You sure? I don't know. Are you sure about that? Yeah, dude. Hey, D, you sure about that? What's that one meme? You sure about that?
D.O.R, you gonna buy season tickets?
Yeah, man. Does Houston have a WNBA team?
Shit, no idea.
And neither shit. Yeah, I don't know about that one, bit though. That's a hot take. That's a real hot take.
I don't know about $1 billion, man. I don't think.
I mean, maybe they'll top $1 million, but they still. That's crazy. They owe millions of dollars. They owe tens of millions of dollars. They gotta make. What was it about? They gotta make about 50 million just to pay the money back from last year, and that's not even mentioning the other years that they owed. They lose 10 million. The NBA loses $10 million each year on the WNBA. I mean, nobody's like. I remember last year they were caught on video handing out free tickets to people on the side, like they're just walking down the street.
Who the fuck is this nigga?
Let's see. Just got a message. March 2025. So will the WNBA, so D just sent me this. He said the Let's report projects women's basketball revenues alone to top $1 billion in 2025. Are we talking about overseas or the WNBA? Because if you talk about worldwide, like overseas and stuff like that, I could probably believe that. But we're just talking about the WNBA solely. Nah. And I remember they projected that Caitlin Clark was going to bring $100 million to the league, and she did it. So I don't know. I don't know about that one. Yeah, because they projected Caitlin Clark was going to bring $100 million last year. CBS News was projecting this. CBS and I think ESPN too. They projected that Caitlin Clark was going to bring $100 million in revenue. Yeah, she didn't. She didn't bring. Well, I mean, they made a profit. Well, no, they didn't make a profit. They lost $40 million. But still, like, yeah, I don't know about that one, big dog.
Well, how much money? Okay.
Now we're talking worldwide, like overseas. I can believe that.
Yeah, of course.
I can believe that. WNBA solely. I don't know about that one, big dog. They owe money. That's the thing. They owe money every year. They owe money. There's never been a year that the WNBA has been profitable. She had a 26% in what, like revenue? I mean, they can up the revenue stream. Like if they're upping the revenue stream for each player, that's cool. But the thing is, you got to bring money in though. You know what I mean? Like I get that part. Like, yeah, no, you gotta actually bring money in for them to even get a piece of that. Like they got the most revenue. They got more revenue percent. They have a more revenue percentage than NBA players do. I think NBA players only get like what was it last year? The NBA made over $7 billion. I think only like.
Oh, it says like, here the WNBA players get 9.3% of league's revenues.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's more than what the NBA gets. Yeah, cause like I don't know if they top. I don't know if they top a billion, big dog. Now, if they finally put them on the main networks and they start advertising them, they're still going to be spending money, and that's in hopes that they cut a profit. And it's only one team that's going to be making that profit is the Indiana Fever.
So basically, what happened was they generated an estimated $200 million, but after all the costs, so in gross they generated $200 million.
Yeah, gross. Yeah.
But after all the things that you add together, they're still in a negative 40.
Yeah. Yeah, they didn't. like that, and that's the thing too. It's like marketing, everything. They had to spend so much money just to put these games on.
Yeah.
And hardly anybody shows up. They're giving these tickets away.
Yeah.
There's videos of them giving tickets away to people. And people, I bullshit you not. Last year, they tried to give a ticket to a little kid. He's like, congratulations, you won a ticket to go see the Las Vegas Aces. What's that? Oh, it's our WNBA team here in Las Vegas. He's like, oh, no, I'm good. And he's like, wait, are you sure? You get to see the return of Brittany Griner. You get to see the return of this and that. He's like, no, I'm good. They're trying to get you that, but it's free. Yeah, I'm sure it is. I was like, yeah, I was just like, oh man. Like that's when I like that video alone. If I find that video, I'll show it. But it's like she did not come through. Someone's holding hostage of the bag. Who can it be? I don't even know what you're talking about, cuz I'm gonna be real with you.
Come on, Angel Reese.
Oh, Angel Reese. I mean,
yeah, you know your cousin behind.
Oh yeah, my bad. Sorry, cuz.
He hops on, he goes all the way.
Yeah, he hops on. Yeah, he starts at the very beginning. My fault. But yeah, so what's called? Yeah, bro. It's like I see what y'all saying. It just I can't really put the fucking I can't put the WNBA making a profit this coming year.
Yeah.
If they stop fucking with Caitlyn, they can actually make a profit. But the thing is, they're always fucking with Caitlyn.
They have to embrace.
They have to embrace her.
Right. What makes them people and men and women are interested in Caitlyn.
Yeah.
She brings the attention to the game.
Yeah. And then it adds to what's her name? It adds to what's her face? Angel Reese's superstar too.
Yeah. I mean,
I
think when Juju finally bounces back from an injury and she gets I think the league will be a lot at a very safe place. What are you doing?
The TV's done.
It's all right, big dog.
All right, go back to it.
Right. Any business, big dog. Yeah, but yeah, man. I mean, shit.
Yeah, check out.
Hold up. I don't even know what the hell's going on. We always come through with the video. Caitlyn Jenner. Wait, hold up. What the hell are you talking about, guys? Is that Caitlyn Jenner? Come through with the video. What video with Caitlyn Jenner? What are you talking about, guys? You caught me on guard, man. I ain't gonna lie. Paige. I have no idea, big dog. But yeah, man. I mean, shit. Just going back. Yeah, again, don't see it making a profit. Like as much as I want to give the WNBA a chance, especially with Caitlin Clark coming in, they keep fucking up their own. They keep fucking up their own chances of making a profit.
You said Caitlyn Jenner? What the fuck?
Yeah, he threw in Caitlyn Jenner. I threw him the fuck off. But yeah, fucking.
Don't be doing that shit.
Yeah, man. I don't know what video you're talking about with Caitlyn Jenner. I'm like Mario Kart in this bitch. I don't know, guys. But anyways, let's move on to the next topic, man. I got you though. I got you. We'll see, man. I'll give it a chance, but I'm just saying it, man. Like I've seen it every year.
The UFL makes more profit than it got WNBA.
I bet you it does.
And that's a starter league.
I bet you it does. And so, but speaking of NBA, it's still along the lines of the basketball. We got Kevin Gates out here talking. Let me see. Let me pull up the video. But yeah, Kevin Gates out here talking some shit. Excuse me. So yeah, Kevin Gates is out here pretty much just saying he doesn't like the way Savannah Savannah James.
Play audio.
Yeah, I'm about to. About to share the screen. But let's see.
Yeah, Kevin Gates is funny, man. Sometimes.
Yeah, he be trying to fucking make a speech.
Yeah,
he's like the Jameis Winston of rap.
Yeah, exactly.
He be trying to make a speech out of everything.
Well, very inspiring, right? But
yeah.
Sometimes I'll just be like, "Do you even believe that?"
All right, let's see what Kevin Gates has.
Inspiring shit, and then throw 7 interceptions in one game.
Yeah, but yeah. So Kevin Gates says he wouldn't trade places with LeBron James. Let's check it out.
We're just looking at like couples and people in the league. And we was talking about how LeBron do the little handshake with Savannah.
Right.
And then I was like, maybe I noticed shit that people don't notice. But I'm like, they was like talking about, what if you had LeBron money? I'm like, man, he one of the greatest players to ever play the game.
Right.
But I wouldn't want to trade places with him. And they was like, why not? Why you wouldn't want to play? I say, because I don't like the way Savannah look at LeBron. I like the way them white women look at LeBron. Like soon as he walk out there, they just be like, oh. They be dicked out. But it's like I noticed when he go do the handshake with the main player on his team, which is that, it's like, you act like I'm bothering you, bitch. Like, I'm the greatest player in the world, one of them. Like top 5, top 10, I'm one of them. And I'm in the playoffs. And you act like the warden of the jail. Like you came here to police me. Like you ain't, like, you not dicked out like these white women just dicked out about me in here. Like, so, like, I couldn't do it.
Nah, he right. He right to a certain extent.
He's right at a certain extent. It's just I don't think he's right. I don't. Oh wait, so D-Ray said Lakers suck. He's still talking shit.
I told you, Lakers. He's not like the Lakers, man. Well, I don't think he like any team LeBron be on.
True. I don't think he's too much.
I don't think he's ever liked the team LeBron been on.
That's all good. I feel hurt in the inside.
Nah, like that though. But I think
somewhat. I think I do get what he's saying.
When you see like some of the highlights, or like when LeBron be like he you know, catching his breath and shit at the free throw line, he look over it and it's just
that one white girl, yeah, like there'll be white girls all over the place.
He be white, so they be like, you know, they be getting that little stare into his eyes and shit. He be like trying to cut away and shit.
Yeah, man, they be looking at him and he be like,
something tells me though, some of the bitches probably.
Yeah, they be grabbing him. Like look how Jenny Buss was grabbing on him. Him and that other girl, I think her assistant.
Mm-hmm.
Jenny Buss, pretty much the owner of the Lakers.
Yeah, I remember.
Look how she was grabbing on him. And then the next day, Savannah was just like this when she was with them.
She was watching now.
Yeah, she was watching. She was like this.
On this shit.
Yeah, but I get it though. It's like I get it though. It's like
it's LeBron.
It's LeBron, and so
you can't.
It makes sense.
Like, but
what's going on, man?
Do you find your other moment shows or like these play with jazz?
Wait 1 second. Yeah, my bad. But whatchamacallit? Yeah, man. I mean, you know, she's probably just mad. Probably just mad that he can do and get away with a lot of stuff. But that's the thing. When you're the king, you can.
I don't think she's mad. I think she just.
I don't think she's fully mad that he can get away with stuff. I think she's just mad that she feels like somebody's trying to take her place.
No, and she should feel that way.
Yeah, and I get that part.
Because at any moment, all the women in that stadium would trade places with him.
Yeah. I mean, and he said, and that's why I was like, Kevin Gates. Sometimes he'd be overthinking. Sometimes I'm like, nah, dog, that ain't it. But yeah, he's like, check the score. Okay, I'm pretty sure the score is bad. You know, I bet.
Goddamn. Let's check the score. Goddamn. Oh,
70-48. Ooh, they whooping that ass. They whooping that ass.
What the fuck, Luke at?
What happened? Did somebody get injured? I kind of want to tune in.
Luka got 20. LeBron got 10. What the fuck going on?
You're a good robotic watching alert. Gosh, damn, they getting that ass whooped. I mean, let's see. I don't know. Honestly, let's see. I mean, if one, like I said, like keep it real.
It's early.
If either LeBron or Luka go down, I ain't gonna lie. That's it for the playoffs. For
nah, they ain't go down. But I'm just saying, like, yeah, they getting their ass whooped right now.
That makes sense. But yeah, when you're LeBron James, yeah, you're gonna have a lot of people looking at you, a lot of different stares and stuff. And so I guess as a wife, she can get intimidated at times. But at the same time, it's like at the end of the day, he's coming home to you. You're the wife. You're the one that reaps all the benefits, all the rewards.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it don't matter that he's the one that destroys you at every other night. Fucking yeah, there was a video of her. I guess she was like fucking limping. She was like this. And she's like, y'all, I did something and she went on video. She's like, I did something 3 days ago. And she almost slipped up and said with LeBron. She almost did it with and she's like, yeah, I'm still hurting from 3 days ago. I was like, gosh, damn. You put it on her. She ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, she ain't going nowhere.
You ain't going nowhere. Fucking he's at LeBum. Is he selling out?
He got 10 points.
Man, you know what? Should I put the game on? Let me put the game on. Let's see what's going on. Dog said LeBum.
I mean, he get his ass whooped by 20 points. That ain't bad.
I mean, especially at home.
I mean, but he can't, and Edwards came to, wreck this whole place, so.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards, he's trying to crash out. He's a YN. He's trying to crash out on this bitch.
But Edwards, he only got 11 points. So really, it's kind of like an even Steven.
It's really McDaniels that's going off. Jaden McDaniels.
Yeah, I see. But he's not even going off. He has 19. It's just even Steven around the whole team. They're just playing team ball.
He's at mini and 5. I mean, they got to win first, though. like I said, Minnesota's ruthlessly known for getting that ass whooped.
True.
So, I mean, they got to win first. They ain't done nothing yet. They ain't done. They still got to win. So, I mean, let's see. But I ain't going to lie, though. Timberwolves are putting that ass. They putting belt to ass tonight. They putting belt to ass tonight.
I mean, that'll be nice. That'll be nice. If they can get this one win, that'd be nice. Will it keep happening? No.
Nah, if Lakers come back, then yeah, it's Lakers in 4. If Lakers come back, it's Lakers in 4.
Yeah.
But yeah, let me move my fuck. I want to move. Let me see if I can move this shit. Let's see. Trying to see if I can move this bitch. Nah. Can't fuck with my equipment. All right. But let's move on to the next topic though. Good one. Shout out to Kevin Gates, but now I don't know how you really, I don't think you're good on that one.
Sometimes I think Kevin Gates be talking to YNs anyway.
I think he just be talking out of his ass. Some niggas just be talking out their ass.
He be talking to YNs, man. He don't be talking like people like our age. He be talking like the young motherfucker.
Yeah. He said, y'all don't know shit. You sure about that? Are you sure about that? I was like, hey, D, shit. All right, let's bet. All right, bet. Shit. Y'all, if you close out tonight, maybe you might be right. But they gotta close out. Because Anthony Edwards is infamously known to not be a closer. That boy ain't no closer. They were hyping that boy up all year last year. Was not a closer. He's at Gates 40.
I know, but he be talking to YNs. He be talking like
I don't know. I think he be trying to be that person that guides him.
Yeah.
And so he be trying to be the person that guides him. Like, well, my grandma once said, and he be.
No, I'm telling you,
he be talking. Sometimes it be on some real inspirational shit. I'll be real with it.
But it's something that you already know. He's kind of reinforcing something that you learned at an earlier age.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. I like Kevin Gates, but that one I just don't think. I don't think he was right on that one with
D-Ray, he talking to the dudes that you work with in the warehouse, man. That's like people Kevin Gates be talking to. The little 19-year-olds just got their first job.
Yeah.
Probably fucking on their own thought. You know what I'm saying? That's who he talking to. He ain't really talking to like people our age that kind of experience life a little bit.
Yeah, he be pulling out the switch out, putting the switch out and fucking ready to go blam on a nigga and shit like that. Like those niggas really to pull the switch out. They didn't want to throw hands. Yeah. I was literally watching this video of this young 15-year-old kid. Is one of you little YN? He said he worse than Plies. I have no doubt.
I'm not even gonna lie, man. Even when I was 15, Plies was a sign of retarded.
I ain't gonna lie. Plies, he had that Southern dirty. Yeah. He has that Southern dirty accent though. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, Plies be talking that shit though. Plies be talking that shit though. I rock with Plies, man. I used to rock with the shit. What was that one shorty with fucking T-Pain? What's that one shorty? Or is like, I don't care but you, my shorty.
Oh yeah.
Oh, with T-Pain. I think he was on that one. He was on a track with fucking Plot with Pain.
The Florida boys.
And he needs to go. He needs to go back on tour though. I'm telling you, just do all his old hits again. Man, Plies used to be. A lot of people hated on Plies because they thought he was trying to copy on Boosie. They thought he was trying to copy Boosie and fucking. They say he stole Boosie's flow and Gucci Mane's flow. They were accusing him of that shit back in like 08, 09 when he was coming out strong. That's like when he was big.
I like Gucci Mane, but Plies and freaking and Boosie, oh my god, bro! You had to either be from the area, like that specific area, or you just had to be kind of like, down and dirty with that type shit. I was not, and that shit sounded retarded.
Oof. God damn, I had a quick on that. But yeah, nah, man. Platt, what was that one song, We the Best? Man. He had another hard-ass track, too. I just can't remember what he said. When he came up with Snowman. Sounds familiar. Wolves killing them. God damn. I'm just whooping that ass by. Yeah, Gucci was my dog, bro. I bought his mixtapes when I was a kid. Right now, selling this shit off the trunk, I was buying his mixtapes. Back in like 07, 06. Yeah, man, that dude, what's his name? Gucci went hard, dog.
Yeah, Gucci Mane.
Gucci went hard, man. Fucking Lemonade's still one of my hardest. That's still one of the hardest tracks, like the fucking hardest hooks. But they want to say with the feedback. I was like, shit, that shit go hard.
Dang, I was like, God, this motherfucker.
That shit go hard, man.
Like rap talent is not there, but like just the flow with the
Yeah, but he paid for all the production. He came out from the dirty South, and he put his money onto the production. He paid for everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that nigga lived a wild life, man. I remember I was listening to Gucci. I was bumping it, and then when he kicked that prostitute, or what was it, a prostitute out the Lambo, and they caught him on TV. I was literally listening to him. I was like, "Who you listening to? Gucci Mane? Come here." And I'm seeing him get arrested. I'm like, oh shit, Gucci. Oh man.
Sometimes they don't know how to they don't know how to lead that life.
Nah, man, Gucci, man, that dude was wild. He said, he said one of the most gangster shit I ever heard in my life. Where it's like, he's like, "Are you guilty?" He's like, "Bitch, I might be." That was the most gangster shit anybody could have ever said to a judge. Like, everybody thought Tupac's testimony, where he's like, "You're gonna judge me anyway, so go ahead and make your case up." Everybody thought that was the most gangster shit.
Yeah, I'm a Juice WRLD fan.
Yeah. Y'all Juice WRLD fans?
Hard too.
I'm in between with Juice WRLD. I like some of his later music that came out, like when his album came out, because he had thousands of songs on his USB drive on a hard drive.
Yeah,
and so his mom's like releasing his music bit by bit, which is cool. That way he can still make money and shit like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. I mean,
I like
Juice. I like Juice WRLD. I feel like if he had a little bit more time on Earth, he would have he would have been hot.
Next Wayne. Like, Juice WRLD was the next Wayne. To me.
Okay, I was about to say.
Juice
I think
able to just hit on the mic and just kill it.
I think Juice WRLD was going to be what Lil Yachty is trying to be now. I think when Lil Yachty first came out, I thought he was going to be big. Lil Boat. This Juice WRLD was the one I thought was actually going to be the real deal when he came out.
Yeah.
Juice WRLD I think is what the hype was around Lil Boat. Lil Yachty.
Nah, I think Juice WRLD had like crazy fan base. Like,
he has a cult.
Yeah, his fan base was like the equivalent of X Tentacion.
Well, what do you think about Juice WRLD, D?
I still hear shadows in my room. Can't take back the love that I gave you. It's to the point when I love and I hate you.
Yeah, that shit, man. They're going crazy, man.
That dude he made some iconic like songs. Yeah. In his early career, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Dre Blunts. What are you talking about? With Dave Blunts? Shit. Let's see. Yeah, Lakers getting that ass whooped. I ain't gonna lie. And they're going into the fourth quarter. He's at Dre Blunts. He said you can't get into it. Yeah, like that's the thing. I'm like in the middle with I don't know if you're talking about Juice WRLD still, but that's my thing. I still I was on the in between with Juice WRLD. I was in the in between, but Juice WRLD has a cult like following. Oh yeah, especially out in like places like the West Coast. All those kids, like pretty much the same kids that be listening to Tyler the Creator.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Like those same kids, like more or less like a white kids and shit like that. They're the ones that like truly get down with this shit. He's like dudes at work play that shit all day. Yeah. I was in the in-between with Juice WRLD, but I ain't gonna lie, he had some hits though. Like the one he did with Eminem, Godzilla. What's the name? The one he did with, I think, Lil Tecca. I can't remember the name for the life of me.
No. Juice WRLD got a lot of good music.
He has quite a bit of good music, though. I can't even front on that. As far as listening to him on a regular, I just don't.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, no, he has a lot of good music out there. But yeah, no, I can never. I never got into like the real shit. You know when he does that auto tune where he's singing, little nice looking. yeah, he actually did kind of have that vibe too.
Lil Nas.
More or less, like Lil Nas was like more. That boy got sugar in his tank. We all know that.
Oh,
but
yeah, he's guaranteed. Yeah.
Yeah, he got sugar in his tank. But I get what you're saying. He kind of had that vibe too, like the sound, at least with sound design. Man, they're driving in Sting You on this block right now, dude. It's Easter. We're going to be Easter. I'll be there. Everybody, all right. Everybody out there, be safe. Okay, cool. But yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's about to be Easter, or it's gonna be Easter in like 3 hours, ain't it?
Yeah.
Well, shit. Shout out to everybody. Happy early Easter. I think on the East Coast, it's about to be Easter in like an hour.
No, 2 hours.
2 hours? Shit.
Hour and a half, I guess. Yeah, hour and a half.
Yeah, Timberwolves whooping that ass, man. I ain't gonna front.
Yeah, man. They won his game. They won his game.
I ain't gonna lie. They still got a whole quarter, though. A lot of shit could change, especially when you got LeBron and Luka on the hand. I mean, I don't know, man. That boy Anthony Edwards, though, he might be mad, though. You know when you got that little bro that's always getting his ass whooped, and he finally loses his shit, and he starts fighting back.
Look like he got injured a little bit.
Well, Anthony Edwards?
Yeah. He limped off the field.
Ooh, that's over with. That shit's over with on that one.
He on his left leg.
Ooh. You watching the game now?
Yeah.
Man, nah, but
Lakers.
Anthony Edwards, he's just not a closer. Like, I don't see that boy as a closer. And that's the thing. Like, he's just not a closer for me. And he plays great. He'll have some good stats on him, but he's just not a closer. He's just not a closer. Now, if you put a great team around him, that boy might do a little something. But even then, even with a great team around him, he's like, he reminds me, I don't even want to say Brock Purdy, because Brock Purdy is not as, like Anthony Edwards is actually a good player.
Yeah. Anthony Edwards, he earned my respect as a decent player.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards, he actually is Brock Purdy is only good when he's in a good situation.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that team fell apart bad. That team fell apart. They've literally fired Shanahan.
Which was dumb.
Yeah, because I'm like, dog, it's just your team got injured. Like they had 11, what was it, 11 some starters get injured? I'm like, dog, that was just a bad fucking season for y'all. And the thing is, that team's older too. They kept that same team for like 10 plus years. Everybody's bodies were gonna start giving out eventually. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I mean, uh-oh. It looks like the Lakers are trying to fight back now.
Yeah, Luka.
Let's see what they do. Let's see what they do. Lakers look like they're trying to fight back. I wish we could show you the fucking game and just watch it with y'all. But they're gonna fucking copyright
They are
us.
shit. Oh yeah, they are. They are fighting back now. Now LeBron getting some action.
Yeah.
Oh, LeBron.
What happened?
LeBron.
Start playing the song. LeBron. Yeah, man.
They had to call timeout because LeBron was going crazy.
Yeah, they gotta stop the momentum.
Hold on. We can't let LeBron get a shot.
Yeah, nah. Yeah, if LeBron gets the momentum, it's over. Yeah, you gotta beat him first though. That's the thing. You get like that first quarter, that shit ain't nothing. They're only down, what is it, about 17 points? That shit don't mean nothing in the last quarter.
Yeah, that fourth quarter, that shit getting flipped.
Yeah, that shit means as much as them losing by 40 in the first half. I mean nothing. You gotta beat them first. Shit. Yeah. But shout out to the Lakers. But anyways, let's go and hit another topic off while we're talking shit. Which one is it? Oh, yeah. So going back to... So I talked about this on my live scrolling episode, but I don't think I talked with it about... Or I don't think we talked too much about it, but Serena Williams is backpedaling like a motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. What's she doing?
Remember she was over there dancing on the Not Like Us, what's called Not Like Us Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Halftime show. She was like this, crip walking and shit. So yeah, she came back and they were talking about her. She said, so Serena Williams says her Super Bowl crip walk with Kendrick Lamar was absolutely not to shade Drake. Even though the whole song was to shade him and talk shit about him, she says it wasn't to shade Drake.
The whole halftime was a shade Drake. I don't know why these bitches...
I would never do that. And that was sad that anyone would ever think that. I respect how they could. Obviously, I can see how someone would think that, but absolutely not. I have never had negative feelings towards him. We've known him for so many years. But if you knew him and you were cool with him, why would you do the dance? And why would you go and team up with his enemy?
Well, the thing...
That doesn't make sense. That don't make fucking sense.
Yeah, I think... I don't know. What was the point in lying? Like, why did she lie?
Yeah, that was some bullshit. Because I'm like, how are you gonna say that? Oh no, I don't have any shade towards Drake. Even though she went on the ESPY Awards and said I wouldn't pick a fight with Kendrick. And then now she's backpedaling.
And then she started. Well, no. She said she was talking shit about Drake at the ESPY, right?
Yeah, she's talking shit about him at the ESPYs.
Yeah, I was like, what?
I'm like, you said that wasn't the shade. You said all that shit wasn't the shade. Drake, bitch, you was at the halftime show.
I think it's because
what the fuck you talking about?
Drake called Selena, not Selena. What's her name? Serena. Drake called Serena's husband a groupie.
Yeah. It's like, bitch, stop lying. And the thing is, Drake was actually right because nobody knew who the fuck this guy was.
Yeah.
But I mean, I get it. I mean, listen, if she would have just came out and said, "Fuck that nigga,"
yeah,
that would have been fine. I'd be like, okay, cool. All right, you don't like him. I mean, it's known, but you don't come out and say, "I will never do that." You know what I mean? And that's the thing about getting older too. You try not to beef with nobody, but you're still trying to get involved in shit. Oh no, I would never do that. I love him. And fucking the husband comes out and says, hold up, bitch. What do you mean love him?
And she does love him. The way she was crip walking.
Yeah, she was crip walking. And the crazy part is, Crips are the ones that killed her sister. And she's crip walking. I'm like, and everybody was talking about how weird it was. It was like, you crip walking? But the Crips are the ones that killed your sister? That's weird. Weird.
And it's odd that you're crip walking to the song that's dissing Drake.
Yeah, I'm like, what do you mean you didn't do it to shade him? Like, it's a whole diss track for Drake. Like, that didn't make no sense. I was like, stop with your lying ass.
Looked at the camera. Hey, Drake.
Yeah.
I hear you like him young. What did she think people were confused about? That's what I'm trying to, like, what did she think that, what are we missing here? Like, what are we missing? Because that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, did I just overthink the situation? Did we all overanalyze the situation? Or is this bitch lying?
Yeah, nah, she's lying. Period. She's fucking lying. Lying through her teeth. I will never do that. And that's the thing, though. She got involved with it because it was a big moment.
Yeah.
But then once it died down, it's like, so this is what happened. So the shit was so big, everybody got involved and jumped in on it. Everybody's jumping in on it. They don't care if they're calling somebody a pedo, talking shit about somebody and things like that. You know what I mean? They don't care.
They don't care.
And so they just want to get in on the moment.
Mm-hmm.
However, once they realize, like, oh shit, I'm ruining my relationships with all these other people by siding with this asshole. Oh shit, no, I'll never do that. I love him. No. I was like, shut the fuck up, bitch. Stay on that side, bitch. You know what I mean? Like if I'm anybody who, and the thing is, I think it's because she owns a team in Toronto. She owns one of the WNBA teams or a basketball team in Toronto or some shit like that.
Yeah.
I think she's backpedaling. Yeah, I think she's backpedaling now because now she's like, oh, let me chill out.
Mm-hmm.
I would never do that. I'm like, man, stay the fuck over the side. Listen, if you guys came for Drake, you guys all teamed up and called him a pedo. I'm like, man, stay the fuck on that side, man. You know what I mean? If you guys teamed up and were going against Drake and teamed up like a bunch of bitches, stay on that side, man. Stand on what you say. You feel me?
What you say. And it's okay.
Stand on what you say. But again, a lot of people started backpedaling. Once they found out that Kendrick wasn't going to help their pockets.
Luka just made a shot.
Lot of fucking. He did?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Right at the end of the third.
A lot of people backpedaled. Fucking DJ Mustard. Then DJ Mustard came back out. First, DJ Mustard was like, I still want to do a song with Drake.
Yeah, he like, I want Drake on my album.
Yeah, I'm like, he ain't gonna do a song with your ass no more.
Oh, you
that shit's over with.
Yeah, at this
you're literally on the music video saying fuck this nigga.
Literally, you made the beat.
You made the beat. I was like,
come on,
you ain't gonna collab with your ass no more. You're done.
You're a DJ. You composed the entire song of someone calling him a pedophile.
Yeah, I'm like, he's not gonna team up with your dumb ass.
Team up with you no more after that.
That's why your shit didn't even sell 18,000, nigga. Your ass couldn't even pass 18,000.
You still haven't passed it?
No, and what was it? I think you passed. You only had like 30-some thousand sales or some shit like that.
And he didn't have Kendrick on none of his songs?
I think he did. But I can't remember, to be honest. So nobody fucking listened to the album. I don't even know anything about the album.
I listened to the album. I ain't gonna lie.
It was a Parking Lot.
I listened to Parking Lot. I listened to the song with Roddy Ricch.
Yeah.
I listened to like one more song, but
nobody listened to it past a week after it was released.
Yeah. Like after like a week or two, I was like,
you just moved on. Like there was one of those.
Yeah,
so, I mean,
you capitalized on the moment. Good for you.
Yeah, and then so he started dissing him again at Coachella, and he played the song again. I'm like, that's getting played. That's getting overplayed now. Even if I'm a Kendrick stan or fan, I'm like, it's getting overplayed. Yeah. All right. Good for you. Now it's like, good for you. And so, I mean, Drake is still going to, and not to mention he's working on his new album too, which is going to outperform everything.
Yeah.
Working on a solo album. So I'm like, yeah, it's about to get real.
Yeah, man. And Drake's a guy, he's not going away, dog. Like, this is what, like, he saves a lot of summers, man. Like,
Drake is quiet as a mouse. I mean, there's nothing for him to talk about. My bad. I didn't even see your comment, D-Ray. But yeah, what's the name? Yeah, I mean, Drake, he doesn't really have to say nothing because nothing's really been said. Not up front or not subliminally. That is a subliminally. You know what I mean? And I guess it's like at this point, it's just going to be subliminal messages back and forth.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, because he already lost to the game that he normally plays, so he's not gonna, he ain't gonna go for it. He's not gonna go for nobody's neck. Even if Kendrick drops a full-blown diss, I don't think Drake is gonna respond.
If Kendrick drops a diss, I think Drake will drop. I don't think so. I think so. Like I felt like he had this energy, but the thing is, he's like, if I'm Drake, I'm gonna take the fight to him. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna fight you on your terms. You feel me? I'm not like the thing is that's the thing. The first person who starts it is the one that starts the terms. You're fighting on my terms if I start the shit. You get what I'm saying? Now, if you started, or if I started, you gotta fight on my terms. But if you started, that means I gotta come back. I gotta hear all these people saying, "You heard what Kendrick said about you, man? You heard that shit?" Dude was on tour. He's not gonna stop his tour and his money. Dude dropped a diss track while dude was like fucking well into his tour. His tour wasn't gonna stop for 3 weeks after the diss track dropped.
Yeah.
What was it like that? Dude was in his tour, like, you know what I mean? Now you fucking with money. That's like if you're coming up to my job and trying to beef with me. Hey, nigga, let's go, nigga. You talk all that hot shit, nigga. Come on, nigga. I'm like, no, nigga, I'm working. Nah, nigga, let's do that shit right now, nigga. I'm like, no, nigga, I'm not gonna do this shit with you. I'm working, motherfucker. Ain't gonna fuck up my paper because you mad at me. You're gonna have to wait, bitch. I'll beat your ass when I clock out. How about that? I'll beat your ass when I clock out. You ain't gonna fuck my money up just because you mad. And that's the thing. That's how it happened. And so he already came in at a disadvantage coming in. And so let's see. Hold up. My bad. I'm already missing all these chats. I feel like War is going to increase the beef. I mean, I don't know. I mean, whatever they do, it's however they play it. I don't know, to be honest with you. It's first come, first serve. But yeah, they're at each other's necks now. I mean, yeah, but I mean, it's gonna be subliminal. But like I said, if I'm Drake, I'm just gonna start the shit on my terms. The thing is, Drake had to fight these niggas on their terms. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm Drake, motherfucker. I don't gotta fight on your terms, nigga. I fight when I feel like it.
That's the thing. Yeah, they kind of got him off guard. Whatever went on towards the end.
They didn't.
Towards the end, where he dropped the fucking push-ups, which push-ups, a lot of people fucking a lot.
It was actually pretty solid. I ain't gonna lie, that was pretty solid.
It's pretty good.
Pretty solid. Was it better than the some of the other stuff that Kendrick dropped? No. But it was still pretty solid response. Yeah, man. The way the whole thing started, man, he had to fight them on their terms.
Yeah.
My thing is fight them on your terms.
And then he had to fight 40 different people. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And then all these people came after him, and he smoked all of them. If we're keeping it 100% real,
he smoked the other 19.
Yeah, he smoked 19 out of 20. So I mean, hey, that's not bad. That's not a bad day.
Not a bad day.
Fucking he got the way, and I ain't gonna lie, the way he has what's his face, ASAP Rocky acting now. I was like, yeah, he got his ass good too. He got him dissing him at Rolling Loud and shit, and I was like, man, it's over. You're not, nobody gave a fuck.
All people.
Of all people, nobody care about you. You decided.
ASAP made 2 good albums. Like, calm down.
Yeah, man. I mean, and the thing is, one of them had Drake on it. So, I mean,
that was probably his biggest song.
Yeah, I bet you that's still his top 5 on his Spotify top playlist.
Oh yeah, it's definitely his top 5.
Fucking problems. But yeah, I don't know. It's always been weird to me. Everybody's coming after Drake at the same time, and they all still get cooked. Majority of them. And
then they try to pit him against Kendrick. They're like, oh no, this is about. Oh yeah, Fucking Problems is actually his number 1 song.
Fucking Problems is. You see, none of these guys have what they have without Drake.
Yeah.
And that's the fucked up part of it all.
I literally thought it was going to be like, number 4.
I thought it was like 4 or 5 or something, but that's number 1. Yeah, that's bad.
You can't talk shit about the dude that got your number 1 song.
Yeah. You got to shut the fuck up after that. If that's your number 1 song with the nigga that you dissing, like, go home, nigga. You got bigger problems.
Shit, yeah.
But yeah, man. I mean,
even Future, like, Wait for You featuring Drake. That's his number 1 song.
And that nigga backpedaled too. He's like, I was confused. You made 2 albums with the niggas.
Honestly,
he made 2 albums.
No, I'll be honest with you. I don't view Future as like a person that's that toxic. I know he's toxic to women, but I don't think he's like I don't think he really did dislike Drake. I don't think he like was trying to diss Drake. I think he was just fucking around. He was making music, and he took like one shot at him. You used to be my number 1 fan or some shit.
Yeah, but the thing is, he's doing it the toxic way though. You see, now he's acting toxic too. He's like, I was confused.
No, seriously, I think he was confused.
He acting like that's his girlfriend or something. Well, I didn't mean to fuck the bitch. I mean, I fucked her, but I mean, I didn't mean to. I was confused.
She made me feel.
I was like, he's like, I thought it was you. It wasn't you. I'm sure it was you. Start gaslighting. I like, get your ass up. Get your fucking gaslighting ass. Like,
Rick Ross' number 1 song is Money in the Grave, another feature by Drake.
These niggas don't have number ones without
Actually,
Drake,
he's
man.
top 3. Ashton Martin, Money in the Grave, and I'm on one. All freaking. Yeah, at this point, like that. What's the point?
Yeah, and that's why he was playing Drake's music at the fucking shows.
Nah, the DJ was doing it, and then you see Rick Ross walk off acting hard. The DJ was
like DJ, he was actually dancing to it. You know, like Rick Ross was dancing to it. It was during the summertime when he had to play his music.
Yeah,
that's funny. Excuse me.
He said, "White people."
Yeah, man. That nigga Future, man. Like all these motherfuckers are backpedaling now and shit. Honestly, like I hope Drake never gives you none of you niggas a feature again. I hope he doesn't. I hope you fucking.
Just to be petty, I would do it.
Oh no, I'll do it. I'll be like, yeah, I'll do a feature with you. I get all your royalties and I get all the money we make off this music. What? But no, man, it's a business. You know, it's like, no, I get all the royalties, all the money we make off it. I don't trust you right now. You got to pay for my trust now. I'll be like, oh shit. Like I'll be an asshole. I'll be like, yeah, you got to pay for my trust now. I'll take all your royalties and then I'll take 20% of your masters of all your music. 20%. Hey, Dre, hey, man, we're just trying to make a song together, man. I was like, yeah, I'm done talking. I'm just going to be an asshole. I'm going to be like, yep, we're done talking. Hey, man, all right, man. Hey, man, let's make some music. All these niggas' number one hits are with Drake. Their best moments are with Drake. And they dissed him. I don't know, man. I don't want to talk about this too much because I feel like I'm start D-writing. But shit. Let's keep it pushing. Yeah, I feel like a D-writing nigga too much. I'm like, gosh, damn, D-writing this nigga. But let me see. But moving on real quick. So we all know the stabbing that happened out in Frisco, Texas. We got like one more, this last topic, and then we'll see what's up with the game. So what's called, you know, that stabbing that happened in Frisco?
Nah, I've heard about it.
Oh, you haven't?
Nah, I don't be watching the news, big dog.
But yeah, so it's something that's blown up. Something they made a race thing about. So it was this teenage kid. So overall, the story is there was a track meet at a high school in Frisco. A young black kid named Karmelo Anthony.
Oh yeah, you talking about that dude?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so he went to I guess a rival school tent when it was raining, and I guess somebody saw him there. And he's like, "Hey man, you're not supposed to be here." And I guess they got into. Well, I guess Carmelo Anthony was like real aggressive. He's like, "Hey man, don't touch me. If you touch me, see what happens." And so I guess Carmelo Anthony snuck in a knife, and you know schools are no knife, no gun zones. And yeah, he snuck in a knife, and so I guess they got into a confrontation, and old boy started pushing him, was trying to push him out the tent. Carmelo Anthony pulled out a knife and stabbed the kid in the heart. Yeah, and killed him.
Oh shit!
And so yeah, so killed the boy, and the boy was bleeding out. Dude name is Austin Metcalf. He bled out and he died in his brother's arms, which is crazy. And so now they're making it a race thing because Austin Metcalf was a white boy and Carmelo Anthony is a black kid. And so they're making it a race thing where they're saying it was self-defense, but I was like, no, it don't look like that. You know, the boy brought a knife into a no-knife zone and killed somebody else. Don't really look like a self-defense. And then witnesses said that Carmelo Anthony was taunting him, telling him to touch him, see what happens. Like he was pretty much aggressive. And so after all this, the father, is grieving, is crying, and he says he forgives Carmelo Anthony. It's a sad moment, really. And so the family goes out and do a press conference about the whole situation. I guess Austin Metcalf's dad shows up, and I guess he wasn't supposed to be there. I guess he wanted to see what the family had to say at the press conference. But then the family, Carmelo Anthony's family, kicked him out, which is crazy. And so Yeah, and they kicked him out, and they were saying that it was disrespectful towards their family. But I'm like, and like I said, they're trying to make this a race thing. And so just a little bit before then, they had made a GoFundMe page or a Go Serve, some shit like that, like GoFundMe page.
Mm-hmm.
And they raised over, I think, $400,000. And so, yeah, bro. And so it was crazy. Raised over $400,000. People are calling for Karmelo Anthony to be released for self-defense. They're making it a race thing. And so the judge set his bond at $1 million, but then she lowered it because she was trying to be lenient with the kid. And so she sent them home on house arrest and lowered the bail to $250,000. So that he was able to make bail.
Good for him.
So now he's on house arrest. People are going crazy, and then not to mention there's pictures out there saying that his family has purchased a $800,000 house. Supposedly it's not true, but nobody's confirmed it yet. And so, yeah, that's pretty much the story right now. What's going on? The mom's crying, and then on the press conference, the mom was crying and saying we got death threats, this and that, and overall the story just got blown out of proportion. And so it's turned into this whole race thing where it's like a white versus black. And so, yeah, man, I was seeing it the other day and I was like, bro, like, regardless of what happened, your son or Karmelo Anthony brought a knife to a no-knife zone and killed somebody. No matter how you look at it.
And how old was he?
Boy was 17, I think.
Yep, you're going to get tried as an adult.
Yeah, so that's pretty much what it looks like. But they think they got a good self-defense case, but a lot of witnesses are saying that Karmelo Anthony was the antagonizer. He was antagonizing Austin. He was like, oh, hey, don't touch me. If you touch me, you see what happens. And, I ain't going to lie, Karmelo Anthony kind of looked like a YN. I ain't going to lie to y'all.
Hey, some of these niggas be menace to societies.
Yeah, and so not to mention he has a previous case of assault. Supposedly he punched a baby. Yeah, he is like some shit like that. He supposedly or some crazy shit. He did some other crazy shit too. I think he stole a car or something like that. Like he has a bad past. So it's like you go back to his past and you're seeing all this other stuff, and it's like this kid was out here just chilling with a knife at school, and then all of a sudden it's self-defense. You know what I mean? Like shit don't make sense. But people are calling race and are saying, oh, but what about Kyle Rittenhouse? And they're saying, the white boy that killed those two BLM protesters.
Mm.
He brought like an assault rifle. He drove like a couple states over to a BLM protest and shot two protesters. Technically attacked him, but he came in there antagonizing him with a fucking AR-15. Pulled up with an AR-15.
That's aggravated assault.
You said what?
That's aggravated assault.
Yeah, but he got freed off self-defense. And so, but they're like, yeah, what about the stuff they did with him? What about Kyle Rittenhouse? And this and that. I'm like, yeah, you can compare it, but I'm like, dog wasn't supposed to have a gun there. And Kyle Rittenhouse, you can say all the stuff you want about him too. He got let off. And so, yeah, you are right, technically. However, like, that still doesn't excuse that this boy brought a knife and killed somebody. And so, and again, also got to put, and, just being real, maybe Austin Metcalf shouldn't have gotten in his face and told him he was at the wrong TED or something. Maybe. But still, that shit is not enough, to put a knife through his heart, you know what I mean, to kill somebody.
Of course not.
So it's like, it's that whole thing. It's like, man, which one do you vote for? Do you claim self-defense? Do you root with this guy or do you root with the other guy? So I don't know. You guys decide, but yeah, that whole thing, I ain't gonna lie. Condolences to both families. majority to Metcalf's family. And I guess Anthony's family, if he does end up going to prison for the rest of his life for killing that boy. So either way, not good, but at the same time, it's like dog killed somebody. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave it there. But let's check out the game. Let's see what's going on. Because
LeBron flopping. I'm like, I don't know.
LeBron flopping. He's doing it again.
He ain't flopping, but
Man, they're down by 16.
He ain't flopping, but what's the name? Like, I don't know. Somebody hit him in the lip or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, Doncic almost got 40. They still can't pull it off. LeBron, I think his age might be catching up to him. But let's see, man. I mean, shit, you might be right. Who knows? Got 6 minutes left. Shit. Could be right. Hey, is it playing on HBO Max?
Yes, I don't know. I just got it. I stream it.
Okay. If so, take this bitch over to the couch. The couch. Let's see. Oh, shit. Yeah. Hey, close that door in there. Close it. All right. Let's see.
All right, I'm gonna end it there for me.
All right, bid up.
I'm gonna go ahead and watch.
Gonna watch the end of this game.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch the end of this game. I'm knockout.
All right, bud.
All right, man.
All right, do your thing, bid up.
Sure.
Oh shit. Let's see. Oh, is it not showing? Damn, they ain't showing the fucking game. Let's see. Is it on TNT or where is it playing at? Damn. Now I gotta watch this shit somewhere else. Let's see. All right. Gosh, yeah, this game's over. What is this? 21? Oh, 21 skunk. Oh, they're saying it's playing on ABC. Let me see. Let's see that. Let's see. Let's do it.
To live without her father, whose memory is abused.
And they ain't showing ABC. I don't even know why they don't got ABC on this bitch. Oh, it's good, yeah. My bad. I'm trying to find this shit. I promise you I am. It's 111 to 90. Yeah, Lakers getting that ass whooped.
No, I don't think so. I think it was goaltending. Oh my God! I'm down with the total's gonna get is gonna get close. Is what I'm seeing. The total in this one is gonna get close. I actually don't know if that was goaltending. I don't think that was either. I thought that was off the song. It looked like it was. Did they review that? No. Well, you know, in college they review it every 4 seconds. I'd love that right now. All right, we're gonna hit a break here. This total's gonna get interesting because, of course, it is.
For some reason, I don't even have fucking ABC. Shit. But yeah, no, this game's over though. Hell over. Man, it's not letting me see shit. Man. Not letting me see shit. Already in the game? Shit. Missing all that. What kind of bullshit is this? Oh shit, they actually showed me the game.
After this.
AT&T has a new guarantee because not everything in life is guaranteed. Don't sweat it. Get our best deals on smartphones like iPhone 16 Pro on us with your choice of our best plans. That's the AT&T guarantee. And right now, trade in your iPhone any year, any condition, and get up to $1,000 towards your new iPhone.
You said the Rockets looking good? Shit. Yeah, the Rockets looking good right now. Shit. The way Lakers are getting the ass whooped. Getting that ass whooped. Yeah. So I mean, shit. Hey man, I guess. Hey. Let's see.
Go around for this Minnesota Timberwolves team and their performance here against the Los Angeles Lakers. Anthony Edwards has played a complete basketball game. 22 points, 8 rebounds, but he also has 9 assists in this game against only 1 turnover. And Edwards missed some time after going to the locker room with that cramp. in the second half. You won't go on. They believe such tight uniforms can draw unwanted attention, leaving gymnasts feeling exposed, judged, and Charlie Cooper dodges for a good part of this game.
His 25 points, Jay, ties a playoff career high for McDaniel. Slow start this season for the Timberwolves, especially at the defensive end, where his defense is usually very impregnable, but about 20 or so games into the season, he found his groove. And boy, if he's giving Chris Finch and the Timberwolves that kind of offensive production, it really spells trouble, I think, for the Los Angeles Lakers. And this kind of goes back to the Anthony Edwards text that George Sedano reported on earlier. And the essence of the text was, I'm told by a couple of the players on the Timberwolves, that it was Ant saying, guys, it may not always be me scoring 30. It's going to be Julius doing this thing. It's going to be Jaden doing this thing. It might be a Ruby big-time double-double, a 20-point double-double from him.
Gosh damn, Dalton Connect.
Be ready to start your role.
What the fuck? Oh, man. Man, Lakers are playing booty right now. Man, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying, D-Ray.
But they finished the year 17-4. And when healthy, they've been
Oh. Posterized on.
Julius Randle came over from the Knicks in October.
Yeah, that's looking bad.
And it's not going to be seamless right away. Let's work it out here in Game 1 against the Los Angeles Lakers. Alex Len inside. It comes off. Minnesota's bench outscoring the
Whoever that big guy is, number 27, that brother is booty.
In large part because of not a three. But DiVincenzo, solid off the bench. This is not unusual for the Timberwolves in this Anthony Edwards era. Remember, they went into Denver last year and won the first 2 games of that series in the conference semifinal. Before walking down the Nuggets in Game 7, coming back from down 20. Connect from deep connect.
Oh.
You think the Timberwolves are at least a little bit happy they didn't have to see the Nuggets yet again?
Yeah, the Lakers are booty meat right now. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
2 overtime game they had against the Nuggets where Jokic had 61. It was a remarkable basketball game. Minnesota takes Game 1. They say that a series doesn't begin until the home team loses a game. Well, it has officially started with the Timberwolves vanquishing the Lakers 117 to 95, shooting a.
They whooped that ass. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, it's looking bad for the Lakers. I don't know. I don't even know what it is, but yeah, fuck it. Yeah, it's looking bad for the Lakers. It is looking bad for the Lakers right now. Not gonna lie to y'all. But man, you know, shit, it is what it is. But I still think they got a shot to beat the Timberwolves. But you know, if they can't get past Anthony Edwards, then shit, they ain't gonna get past Jokic and the Nuggets. Because I know the Nuggets are gonna whoop that ass. But anyways, I'm gonna call it a night, y'all. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. And shit, yeah. Shit, I'll still say it. Lakers at 5. I always appreciate y'all. Shout out to D-Ray. Shout out to Aaron. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. Much love to y'all. Shout out to my co-host, Colombian P. Appreciate that. But I gotta go. Much love, y'all. Remember this one thing and one thing only, y'all. Much love.
That's too easy.
It's too easy.
It's too easy.
Too easy, man.
It's too easy.
It's too easy.
It's too easy.
I'm standing on business, nigga. What's good? Fully loaded, just like your mom on New Year's Eve. But let's get this shit going. We like that, don't you? We like it, don't you? He's over there hitting me from the back. You like it, don't you? Huh? America? I kill America. The fourth and goal of 1 inch is this big. Well, this is 1 inch. This is 1 feet. 1 foot, like 1 yard, right here. 1 yard. It's 1
What kind of inch is that?
1 yard.
Please like, share, and subscribe. And remember, there's one thing and one thing only.
It's too easy.